So I say we do it. Let's just do your hair. Let's show, and anyone that can stay, or even if you stay just to see the application on the front, let's do that, and maybe think of some questions. And
I have one more.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay. We do most of our color on wet hair.
Yes.
Okay. If we didn't, and we decided we were going to do it on dry hair,
it's fine. Yes.
It will penetrate it.
Penetrate through. Yeah.
Supposed to do.
And again, it's a good question.
Okay.
And yeah, so it's fine.
With the color, the dream coat.
Yes.
Is that always like the end product that you put on, or can you put that?
No,
on
very
first
good point.
and
Yes,
then-
I did. I missed one of the most important points. So thanks for that as well. So very important. The dream coat can be used like all on its own. I don't know. Should I start washing your hair and then do it like that and then answer with because it is the it absolutely has to be the last wet styling product that goes on the hair. Very, very important. Okay, that's key. The last wet styling product. You use whatever you want when it's dry. Personally, I don't put a lot on with it. You'll see today how good the stuff is, so you'll be like, oh, you don't really need anything else because it's so good. But if you're putting body, you do use some other products, maybe the cocktails first if you've got breakage or something. But whatever you do put on the hair, it is the last wet styling product. That's what's important.
Giles, are you really that confident that you can straighten that hair out? With just
Well, Rich, let me see. See what I can do. Get that hair washed. Alrighty, so okay guys, well appreciate it so far. So let's get some hair washed in and get going, just so you can see, because the application is key and stuff, and see a little bit of a finish on. It sprays on every single hair strand, and then I comb it through, I spread it through. Now when I use my dryer and my brush like this with the heat, and I stretch the hair, on every hair strand where that polymer is, the polymers with the heat start cross-linking, okay? So they start like linking together. And when they link together, not only do they kind of smooth out the hair to this crazy like silky texture, but they also create that like hydrophobic barrier. And it just feels like there's absolutely like nothing in it. It's just like silky. Feel that hair. I mean, it's crazy.
It's bouncy.
It's like bouncy and body. It's like silky. There's no weight whatsoever on that. It's just a dream to work with. Like a dream. Yeah, you like that. Yeah. I wasn't planning that, but you know, it worked, right? It just gives that like a killer shine to the hair. So that's it. And you saw how to use it, and that is it. Because often you'd look at hair like that, and you'd be like, "There's no way a product that looks and smells and feels like water is going to do this to that hair." It's like, no, not happening. You'd want to put more on it. That's why I think it's just nice just to see one example of some really kind of coarse, frizzy textured hair, and just literally just make it look like gorgeous hair again. And it can stay like that.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to put a wave in it, you could put a wave in it, whatever you wanted to do.
How would that tease?
Tease? I mean, I guess it would tease okay.
It ain't gonna hold.
I don't like, I don't want my hair to be damaged, but really the only way I can style my hair is if I damage it, because my hair is so straight and fine and thin and healthy.
Yeah, I understand that, you know, in some cases. I mean, you're gonna get some.
But you know, there's always people out there that want ridiculously large hair for special occasions and whatnot.
Yeah. So that in that instance, I would put.
It still teases well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See? So you can get teasing in there, but it's
Just
not
like
going to
that,
hold
even.
that well. But you can
You gotta spray each section.
You're going to spray, and this
yeah.
hair's coarse. There's going to be hair that's not going to hold like this. So
Right.
I would spray the style on steroids first,
Oh, okay.
and then after. I would do both, and then I would hairspray the whole thing afterwards. But yeah.
Lovely.
Okay, so what about your clients with curly hair? What would you do as far as the dream coat goes?
Yes, so if they wanted to wear their hair curly, we were just discussing this, I would always go through this process first. It's not going to work if you just diffuse it into the hair. Maybe you'll get something, it'll be better than nothing, but it really isn't going to be the same in any way.
It doesn't seal it down.
It doesn't seal it down. You need that heat and that stretching with the heat that activates those polymers on the hair. That's what makes them like link together, that creates that hydrophobic barrier that you see in
But the next time you wear a curly, it's going to have some of it in it, which will help.
Exactly. So then when you put your product in it next time, you diffuse it or leave it naturally, whatever you do, it's going to have that humidity protection. So however you get your curl, it's still going to have that barrier on there, which is cool. So there you go. It's nice. And if you wanted to make it a bit more edgy, you could like iron it, but you can just roll with your hair like that, whatever you want to do.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Did anyone see the thing on the Today Show?
Yes.
Yeah, you did see it. So you guys didn't see it. I'll just play it for you quickly as a little crescendo.
Hoda does everything.
Hoda, I know.
I've watched her have her face burn off.
I know, she'll do whatever. Yeah.
Now, Hoda's
You get
interesting
paid
because
that much, why not?
yeah, this was unsolicited by us. She just did it, and this was while we were already having stock problems.
Oh yeah.
So you can't imagine this just threw us up the complete. It's really quiet, but I hope you can still like hear what she says. So this is her little thing.
These are big. I haven't been this excited about a camera thing, and I don't know when. I even asked if we could move it up with the show because it was so important. Okay, you know you're not going to be able to get it now because it's going to sell out. Every product on demand, every single time. And to womanhood too. And this one called Dream Coat Supernatural Spray, I promise you, is the last hair product you're gonna need. You wash your hair, you rinse the conditioner out, you spray this magic sauce on your hair and it'll twist. You will not recognize your hair. I actually thought this was so my hair. This is unbelievable. So it looks like you just had to that keratin. You guys, it's $28. The woman who made it is a genius. And I literally am trying to stockpile it because I know it's like one of those things. You're like, if you don't have the wow, you're like, you don't have the wow. Like it's like an addiction. So it's called Dream Coat. And when you try it, trust me, it doesn't matter your hair type. You're gonna be out your. I know, and it lasts. Yeah, good. It's
Crazy. And then, so that was all kinds of problems. And then she did it again. And we're like, oh my God, Hoda, we love you, but stop. Like, we can't like take it anymore. Like, she's crazy. Yeah. So it's very exciting. I think generally, it's just a very exciting time for hair care. You know, because it gives you hope that there is still innovation and there is still something that we can get our hands on that we are like, oh my God.
Are y'all going to be at the
insane.
premiere?
What's that?
Are you going to be at the
No, we
premiere?
won't be this year, I don't think. We have been every other year since we launched, but not this year.
How long has it been out?
About 4 or 5 years. Colour Wow as a whole. We launched about probably 4.5 years ago in London, yeah.
And it took 5 years to find Jacksonville? With the Jaguars going over here to play in London, you don't know who we were?
I've been here a bit, Rich. We've had a big territory to cover.
John?
No, I will tell you honestly, I can just tell by looking at everyone, this was a very high caliber of people at this class, and I really, really do appreciate you taking your time. So thank you.
We appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.